Madam Speaker, my point of national interest is on the return and repatriation of the 8 Zimbabwe bird artifacts and the human remains by the South African government. Madam Speaker, on the 15th of April, the South African government, represented by the South African Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Honorable Gay Mackenzie, repatriated the Zimbabwe bird along with 8 sets of human remains previously exhumed in Zimbabwe by the colonial researchers. The return of the 8th Zimbabwe bird after 137 years in exile, along the broader issue of repatriating ancestral remains and cultural property, is a major national moment for heritage restoration, historical justice, identity and dignity after colonial dispossession. The handover reflects growing Pan-African solidarity in the repatriation of African cultural property and ancestral remains. It reaffirms the nation's ownership of its heritage, restores dignity to symbols taken during colonial rule, and strengthens national identity rooted in Great Zimbabwe. The development also reflects regional cooperation, particularly the role of South Africa in supporting heritage restitution. Beyond its symbolic value, this moment created new opportunities for education, tourism, museum development, and deeper public engagement within Zimbabwe's rich civilizational history. The repatriation process underscores the need for careful provenance research, ethical handling of human remains, and transparent consultations with relevant communities and institutions. In this sense, the return of the Zimbabwe bird is both a cultural homecoming and a call to strengthen heritage governance for future generations. As we welcome the Zimbabwe bird artifacts and the remains of our ancestors, this invokes the bigger question of repatriation for colonial injustice, which still remains unresolved and requires our urgent attention. I so submit, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Chiduwa. I recognize the Deputy Chief Whip.
Good afternoon, Madam Speaker, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
I move that orders number 1 to 15 be stood over until order number 16 has been disposed with.
Who seconds?
I second, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Notice of motion number 16